I realized that I gain more than just finding friends. I gain knowledge as well from different type of music, different people I meet with, and the people I interact. So I learn more, not just only, oh, this is what I have to do. That's it. There's actually on top of that, there's another layer of knowledge that I got, which it's you can't just get it anywhere or from any university sometimes.
So you would safely say that this is like the school of hard knocks. You learn as you go along. But with the 9 years being here from day one to today, this being the ninth festival, and having seen so many bands perform, what are the more memorable performances that you've seen in your 9 years?
Ooh, 9 years, okay. One, I think, was around the first year was from Dos Coloma. He played this fusion, what's that word? Boogie type of music, which blew me away. It's last time I remember boogie was from there would be one of these singers back in the US. I can't remember his name at the moment, but it was like mellow, melancholy type. This guy comes along, Luis Coloma comes along, the group, and they just blew my top off. After that, I'm just hooked on jazz itself, and it was fantastic.
So being a volunteer, from what I see, you've been doing a lot of backstage work, coordinating people backstage. You know, you first learned it by doing hard work. Now you coordinate people to do work backstage. And what are the more important things to look at when you're backstage? It seems very simple. Through the looking glass, it's like performers come to the back of the stage, and then they're on stage for performance, and then they're off stage. So how hard can that be? Are there things that go wrong backstage?
Oh, definitely. It's Murphy's Law. Anything and everything can go wrong. So all you can do is be prepared for it. We look out for the safety for each performer. During, before, after, we have to look out for them. What they need. Some may just need hot water before the gig or after they play as well. So it depends. Just ask them and inquire. Then just look out for them. As they said, the Sarakan way, we give their hospitality to them from our own island, and we just show it to them. They appreciate it, and I think that's the idea. Just looking at that from my point of view, looking how would the performers want to be treated. If not, then why would anybody want to volunteer and just sit there, do nothing, like, oh, I need to do something, okay, that's it. Be proactive. That's what I believe in. That's what I see. So whoever I see, who I invigilate, if you could say, instruct them, okay, just look out for what they want. What would you want as a performer? And go on with that, and then ask them, keep on asking. Even though they hate it, or they just get annoyed by it, just keep on asking. At least they know that someone's there to look after them.
See, like when you go to a crime scene, there's an investigator. You put an investigator and a layperson there. The investigator sees red flags, the layperson sees nothing. Same thing goes for you. As a volunteer at a festival, you look at the festival or the grounds of a festival, you know what are the dangerous areas and areas you should look out for. And as you do this every year, is your sense of, is your sensitivity or your awareness with regards to safety and keeping the festival going, does it get better? Is it heightening every year as you come back and do a festival? Is it different for you?
Definitely, yes. Every year, like I said earlier, we learn something new every single time. And I learn through mistakes and through experience from other people as well. There are things that we may not foresee at that time. That someone tells you later on, okay, so next time I'll do better. And it's like for life as well. That's what I think anyway. So there is every single time. That's why I come back every time. I learn something new for myself and for the team itself to give feedback for the future that the South Tourism Board can actually do better eventually as well.
With the volunteers that are under you, you've got a group under you. With people under you, are you strict with them? Are you tough on them?
I would say yes, I have to be. If not, then you get tough love. That's what you call it. Now, if not, then they'll just be okay. Oh, he's just gonna tell me that. Maybe I'll just sit around, try to pull it a little longer. Nah, I'll not allow that type. If someone asks me to do something, I do it straight away, and I expect the same for whoever will be working under me as well. Because if I do it, then the person who falls after me should be able to do that as well.
Well, most of the volunteers are predominantly college kids, and I'm sure with every festival you want them to go back with a lot of experience, good memories, and a lesson. What would that lesson be this year for them, for your group?
For my group, lessons, well, to be, I'll have to think about that, but on top of my head, I would have to say it's punctuality and professional. To be professional.
Something that they can take out into their working
Into
life.
their working life, yes, exactly.
Punctuality and professionalism.
Yes, exactly. If not, I mean, university is there to actually teach you to be professional already, just to implement it. So this is a good implementation for that, from what they learned from university, just on not only just theory, but to actually put it into action. So this is like, as they say, attachment, working attachment. They learn in university, go to attachment, apply that, and then learn something. So they might find a shortcut for something else that could be takes 3 processes or 4 processes. They do it in the working environment. They may find it to be about 3 or 2 processes shorter. They can do it faster. So there's trial and error.
Right. So there you have it: punctuality and professionalism. And being a Bruneian, Sarawak has always been close to your heart. Why is that?
I think our culture would almost be the same. We believe in close knitted family. The keyword I would say would be family. So everybody here, when those who are from international, they come to Borneo Island, first thing they would actually say, yeah, I feel very welcome here. I feel always at home here. And that's what we want them to feel, same as in Brunei. They say that Brunei is such a friendly place, it's a homey feeling place. So same thing as in Sarawak, even in Sabah. So that's how I say it, it's family-based oriented culture.
One last question for people who haven't made their way to the Borneo Jazz Festival, and as a person who's been here for the last 9 years for every festival, what would you say to people who haven't been here? What would you do to promote the Borneo Jazz Festival?
Oh, you're missing out if you don't come. At least in every jazz festival there is something I always bring back. And each person that I've seen or asked about how do you feel about this place, they always go back with a smile. No matter what, there's always a smile. They say, I hope I can come back again. That's what I so far for the past 9 years. They say, okay, I want to come back. They always bring back something. Could be the environment, the ambiance, the music that they heard, they listened to. So, I mean, South Tourism Board have done a great job for the past 9 years as well to promote this and to keep this going on alive. And I'm really happy and proud to be a part of this as well. That they keep on inviting me back to this. So I'm honored for a Bruneian and a former student from Cretin. I'm honored to be here.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That was Iqbal Salamat, who's been volunteering at the Borneo Jazz Festival since day 1. This is year 9. He's now known as the grandfather of volunteers right here at the Borneo Jazz Festival.